Morning. All right, so we're trying something a little different. A little better. So we're trying something a little different today. Used to have this live on Sunday nights, but nights are starting to get a little hard that's what she said, to try and kind of get everybody together. So this first one's kind of a test one. Just want to see how many people out there, just so we can make sure we get more people in here to just sort of, again, this is just to hang out. So if I'm going to be waiting for some people to jump in, again, this is just a test one. The one will go live for the real big one on next Sunday. So feel free, if you are new here, feel free to drop some comments in here. Really, this is just to sort of hang out with everybody. So if you have questions, even if it's later after watching, if you want to have questions about any type of comps, questions about gambling, not really good on table games, so probably won't have the answers on that, but slots, Vegas, or anything in general, please feel free to do that. Let's see here. Let me get this going. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. There we go. Just playing with the settings. Okay, so again, welcome, and I see people are joining in, so please feel free to drop some comments in. A little different than what the live from last week was, which was gambling. So playing a slot play. I'm still waiting on final confirmation from Hollywood Casino in Columbus. I turned in my paperwork to them and the application to be able to live stream and film there about 3 weeks ago. I'm not expecting anything soon. Most likely, that'll probably come out. Just to be rough, usually takes, I think with MGM, before they changed their policy, it was about a 3-month process to get actually approved to be able to film in their casino. So I'm going to sort of think it's probably about the same here. But I have no set date for my next live as of yet. I'd really like to obviously do one for the next holiday that's coming out, just so that way I can get everybody on. It'd be a nice way to sort of kill some time, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get one going in April. March is going to be a little bit of a hard month to do with some things that we have to get done around here and some other personal things that have to get taken care of. My season starts soon, so that'll definitely take a large chunk of my time again. From now, when my downtime is from December through beginning of March. So if you are new in here, please feel free to drop a comment or anything. Again, we're just going to hang out and talk. Hopefully we get more people in. I do see people coming and going. So it might take a couple weeks for this to kind of kick off, but just sort of thought I'd do something a little different than the 7 o'clock show. Just so we can hopefully get some more people in who maybe were available to jump on the live stream during the gambling. I know these live streams typically will not be as lively as those, but I wanted to try to make myself a little more accessible to everybody who watches my videos. So I know at times I try to answer everyone and interact with everyone, but there's times I can't. So this is just sort of giving me a chance to do that. So again, pretty good test today. Everything seems to be working. I did see 3 or 4 people in here and then they popped out. So hoping to catch, I guess they're trying to catch me gambling, but I'm not. So, all right. So I don't really have that many updates as far as I try to open up my lives with updates in Vegas. Not much is going on. They should be coming close to opening up the Blue Martini Bar over at Planet Hollywood, but from what I was hearing from other people and seeing from some press releases, that may not open until late May, early June. They were hoping to get it open by April, but I don't think they are. So, and if you are going to Vegas this week, The Go Pool at Flamingo is open as of today. So if you don't mind being in the pool when it's only 70-something degrees, go for it. It's open. And I believe Caesars and all the rest will open theirs up this week as well. But Flamingo opened first. So have at it. But so also, if you guys, since we're talking about the pool season, if you guys do have your typical ones you like to go to, I will be going back in this September. So haven't set any dates yet. What I typically like to do is take a look at about 3 months out, look at all my comps, and then decide where I want to stay. And then usually about a month later, I'll just double check everything and then start booking. So if you guys do have any type of suggestions on where you've liked to stay, maybe some places I've never thought of, tentatively what I'd like to do is fly in on a late Saturday afternoon and stay one place off the strip that I've never stayed before. So no Fremont. I do enjoy Fremont from time to time, but I've stayed at Golden Nugget, stayed at Plaza. So I kind of like to maybe get off. So if you guys do have any off strip, Fremont Street experience type hotels that you've liked, that do have a casino in there, because I do like to get up rather early to gamble, please let me know. I kind of looked around. I've got some comp offers for M Resort, but there's really nothing around there. So who knows? Maybe that'd be a good spot. But if you have ones you've been to before that you liked, let me know why you liked it, because I'd like to have one day doing that, and then the rest of the day is probably down mid-strip, just so I can make sure I can bounce around and do a lot of live streaming from there. So other than that, I'm getting excited. I did get a new piece of equipment on Christmas, just started using on this last live stream. So I got this little handy-dandy camera. The video quality is actually pretty good. I did like it. I filmed a couple of the videos on my channel, the newer ones, on this specific camera. The only downside to this SJ cam is really just, you can also detach it, walk around with it too. It also has a waterproof case, but the only downside I did see about this is it records for a certain amount of time, but then your screen goes black. Even though it's still recording, it goes black. So after about a minute. So especially if you're playing and you're holding it, it's hard to kind of make sure you're right dead on to where you need to be. Live streaming on this is a little more difficult. I haven't been able to get it to do it yet. But I think I'm going to continue just to use my phone for live streaming. And use this for other videos and to help support the vlog. I'm going to do another set of vlogs when I go out there. So not bad. It was only I think it was well under $200. So I do like it. It's not quite as good as the gimbal with the other ones you have out there, the DJ cams, but if you want something that's got really good battery life and it's not going to cost you $500, this actually is done pretty well. So I would highly recommend that. So, okay. Well, again, like I said, I saw a couple people pop in and out. It's the first one, Jammies and Jackpots. So it's the first sort of inaugural event. Everybody's kind of used to me being on at 7:30 at night tonight. So we usually get about 8 to 10 people in there. Last week or 2 weeks ago was really fun. We had a bunch of other channels in there. But so this is the first one. Again, I'll be jumping off here in a minute. And next week we will make sure this is a solid live stream so everybody knows we're on. And we can hopefully start building a little bit of a following here. Again, feel free to jump in. A lot of people do watch this afterwards, but let me know if you have suggestions afterwards. Is there any topics you want me to go to a more topic-driven format every week, and then we can just do it off of that. We'll see. I'm just trying to figure this out because, again, I noticed on my lives when I was going live between 10 and 11, we were getting a lot of people in there, and we were connecting with them, and I wanted to make sure I had a way to sort of talk to them here and not just through comments. So hopefully we'll see everybody here next week. Should be pretty good. We'll keep going. Again, thank you for everybody who did jump in and watched. I know about 4 or 5 of you guys stayed for a few minutes and then left. Please, next time, feel free to make sure you drop a comment in here or something so I can answer any questions you might have. And I will see you guys all next week. I do have probably what I've decided to do is I'm basically going to be saving up for the lives, which I think are the best way for me to reach out to people. I do have a bunch of videos left. I think I have maybe 12 or 13 videos left in the chamber that I have not released yet. So I'll be releasing those about 2 at a time every week. And then what I want to do is try and go and really go out on the lives. That's why I'm hoping the Hollywood Casino comes through. So that way I can be local. I won't have to drive 2.5 hours. And hopefully I can sort of show off it because they've got all new. They just opened up a second players area for table games. They are about ready to open up a secondary slot area that's off that, sort of back by in between the Wahlburgers and the other outdoor patio in the back of the property. Looks like the hotel should be opening up in June-ish, July. And they will, I mean, it's not sort of like the one over at Caesars where it's got like a Best Western type place. They're going to have a full, it looks really, really nice. They have a full little area for valet. They got a whole beautiful lobby they're building. And then the hotel looks pretty good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they do allow me to film because I'd like to do a staycation there and really sort of show just how beautiful this property is absolutely looking like. And again, just want to make sure everyone's aware when I do those types of things, they are not paying me for it. I've actually told them up front, if we do any type of partnership, feel free to award me any free play you want that's based off my play, but I will not be trading any type of promotional stuff for free play or anything like that. It's going to be a room that I pay for. So that way, if you're coming into town, you can expect to pay a certain price. Again, things fluctuate. So some weekends may be more, but I want to give a realistic idea of what we would like to stay there and play there. So I will see you guys all next week. Again, thank you so much for some of you guys for jumping in. Next time, please feel free to drop a comment in here, even if it's just to say hello. I'll see you guys all next week. Again, thank you for jumping in and seeing the test version of this. We will be fully going live, full announcements on everything the day before, like I normally do on a live. But I will see you all here. We're going to hopefully get this going pretty good. Bye, everybody.